A little hiccup there. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, December 14th. I'm Don. Call me Don. Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2 Retranslated. I went ahead and did a little off-screen grinding, got my money count back up, got some new equipment for Lynn and Mina, so it's time to escort Mina back home to Wyndia. And one thing I do have to say is that turbo mode is a very, very beautiful thing when grinding on these emulators. I go ahead and speed up my walk a little bit. If you come past the Tagsy Woods and continue to head west along this narrow stretch of land, I've got some new enemies in here, but not a problem, except they counterattack. Yeah, it took a little bit of time for Twitch to load the video preview. I hope I didn't lose the introduction. Oh well, one thing that happened, of course, I did gain several levels. And one thing I noticed is Ryu gains experience a little bit slower than the others, which makes sense, because he's the only one who's required to be in the party at all times. So if you want to get experience for other members you don't normally use, they can catch up a little bit more quickly than the yeah, they just gain experience faster. But I'm just tongue-tied this morning. They did learn some new spells. However, yeah, Lynn learned some abilities, but she is nowhere near being able to cast them because her AP growth is so horrible. And it doesn't really matter anyway because her intelligence is so low, they don't do any damage. In the meantime, Mina learned Lightning, as well as a couple others. Slow and Blunt, they slow the enemy down, lower their attack power, exits the dungeon. That's all we need to know. And she won't get the chance to use her Lightning. The game's trolling you, Nina. Why do they always have to be so mean to you? Now, if you look over to the west here, there's a bit of a fjord here. There's nothing we can do. We don't have the right party member to cross that, so we have to take the long way. We fought these guys twice already. Come on. No double counterattack, sadly. Let's try Lightning again. Don't worry, Nina, you'll still get your chance. Come up north over here. We can't read that sign yet. Okay, Sniper Head, he's new. Only one. I don't think he counters. That should be a quick battle. Flawless victory. And there's our destination. Unfortunately, these are only some side catacombs, not the actual entrance into town, so you can only approach Wyndia from the south. Only citizens of Wyndia are allowed beyond this point B. Oh, my word, Lady Mina! Stand down, Sir Guard! Please allow me and my entourage to pass! Oh, of course, Your Highness! This labyrinth was constructed to protect against invaders. Watch your step now. Yeah, that's all he says again. So, in order to get into town, with absolutely no escort whatsoever, we have to find our way through here. But there are people to speak to. A long time ago, the young princess was put in my care. Such a sweet child. But fate was not kind unto her. You see, the girl had wings of the purest midnight black. And it is said that the black-winged one is the harbinger of the destruction of all of Wyndia. There were those who wanted to have the child put to death out of fear and superstition. In the end, the king chose the lesser of two evils and had his own daughter banished. His own daughter. Age took my strength from me long ago. All I can do with what time I have left is hold this truth close to my heart. But what a terrible burden it must be to be forced to choose between one's country and one's family. So it's a little ominous. We have a black-winged girl in the party with us. And she's no harbinger of destruction. She's awesome. You can't lock the truth up in here! The day of the black-winged one is upon us! The child of evil omen born into the royal family! It is she who will bring about the fall of Wyndia! Just you watch! All of you! You'll regret the day you chose to silence me! Wyndia will perish in flames! A little mad. The old hag in the cell next door used to be some kind of quack fortune teller. The royal family had her thrown in jail because she predicted their daughter would destroy Wyndia or some such crap. As for why I'm here, I'm not going to say. Could you do something to shut her up? Nah. We already listened to her. She was closer. Don't you know the first rule of RPG NPCs? You talk to the ones that are closest to you first. Everybody's going to be surprised when they see you come back, Mina. Well, an event script, so we must be heading in the right direction. Oh, another guy. It's a long-standing myth that the fall of Wyndia will be heralded by the birth of a black-winged Wyndian. Bunch of superstitious nonsense, if you ask me. Oh, good, considering she's right in front of you. I thought there were monsters in here. I guess I was wrong. Won't you visit me sometime? Just for a little while? No monsters makes it a lot easier to explore. I think there's some treasure in here. That's actually the way out. Okay. Let's see what's to the left and then retrace our steps. Oh, dead ends. So, great protection against invaders. No monsters, no traps, only one gate. And of course, there are plenty of dead ends to be able to set an ambush, but that's only if the warning is sounded. Surrounded by guards. Never a good thing. Halt! Identify yourselves! Princess Mina, Wyndia, and her entourage, Sir Guard. You kind of abandoned there, Sir Mina. You have my sister to thank for my safe return. Mina, that's enough nonsense from you. You have no sister. Mother! My apologies for the confusion, Your Majesty. We are but humble travelers on a journey. The princess was set upon by bandits. We encountered her purely by chance and offered to escort her to the palace. Sister, what are you saying? Orders, Your Majesty. It seems these humble travelers have gone out of their way to aid my daughter. Give them their due gratitude and show them out immediately. Mina, thank these people and bid them farewell. Oh, Mother, what are you talking about? Nina's my... Scarecord! The castle is protected by fortifications both man-made and natural. It's not a simple matter to get in or out. If you're heading east, you'll have to detour across the cliffs to the south. There's a spot where the divide is narrow enough to cross, but no bridge. Hey, wait a minute! What the heck just happened back there? I thought Nina was a princess or some other royal-type celebrity. What gives? So tell us, why the cold shoulder? The queen's your old lady, right? How come she acted like she didn't know you then? That's mean of her! I'm sorry you didn't get a warmer welcome. Wyndians tend to be like that towards outsiders. Hey, no biggie. I'm more worried about you. Is it about your black wings? I think they're pretty. Are people jealous of them? All these years I wish they were white, so I could live without being feared by my own people. But that's the first time anyone has said such a thing about these cursed black wings. Thank you. Thank you greatly. And that's all we have to say about that. Not much we can do except go down these stairs and talk to this monkey, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Come one, come all to the greatest little magic show on Earth. He's actually getting attention. I don't know, this guy... Nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeve. Watch as a perfectly ordinary human being takes a step inside this perfectly ordinary box. Then, with the merest flexing of my superhuman abilities, I'll make them vanish into thin air. Step right up, sir. Step right up. There's a good sir now. Yes, we have a volunteer. Oh, there's no backing out now, sir. You don't want to look like a coward in front of these lovely ladies in the audience, do you? I don't know. I see one middle-aged lady and my two party members and one younger gal. I guess I'll go through with it, considering I have no choice. Okay, now everything's set for your grand debut. If all goes well, you'll be the star of the show. Disappear! Oh God! Oh, hell is hot! Oh! Thank you, you're all too kind. Ugh. Hey, Mr. Magic Man! Isn't this Magic Act supposed to finish with your volunteer coming back or something? Oh, that? Well, you see, that's a little... That's enough charlatanry for now. What did you do with Ryu? Oh, he's your boyfriend, isn't he? My mental powers never fail me. That's none of your business. This disappearing act of yours is trying my patience. In an hour I'll show you some real magic. Mina, I love you so much! I'm afraid my magic is quite real, my dear lady. You see, while Ryu did indeed vanish, I'm afraid the trick itself didn't go quite as I planned. It pains me to say this, but your boyfriend is now adrift in a dimensional vortex. There, sweet girl. It's not the end of the world, just the end of the affair. Hold it, what the heck's a dimensional vorpal thingy? Is there anything we can do? Well, we can start with tea time. Yes, tea time! I'll just brew up a nice pot, and I can explain to you my cunning plan to rescue your boyfriend over tea and crumpets! I'm not thirsty, thank you. Can you bring Ryu back or not? I have to listen to this. Apologies, just as well that, you see, I haven't had the opportunity to chat up such an exemplary member of the fair sex for quite some time. You talk funny. Nina, my head hurts. Let's leave this dipstick and find some way to get Ryu out of the dimmy who's ourselves. You know, it's rude for little girls to interfere in matters of the heart. Once I've had my fill of this sweet flower's company, I'll gladly help you find your friend. He's not your boyfriend too, is he? Oh, I smell a love triangle. Hey, Bugs Bunny's making an appearance. We have our cameo for the episode. Just looking at you gives me the most wonderful ideas, and I notice you're not wearing pants either. If your friend has any qualms, I'd be open to the idea of taking you with me instead. What do you think? A night on the town with the world's most eligible predestinator? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. It'll be a night to remember. That's it. It's settled. I've officially fallen for both of you. You're such a perfect match set. Refined calm versus brash brazenness. You're both coming, or the deal's off. Eh? Thank you, Lynn. Aha! Is that the dimmy what's-its you were talking about? You penny-thieving pervert! I should have known something so tough to pronounce couldn't be for real. That actually makes sense. Maybe that's why so many diseases and such have such complicated names that regular people can't understand what they are, to make us feel stupid. Well, no longer! Hit him again! Hit him again! So, where would you like me to start? Your fingers? Your kneecaps? The old family jewels? Help! Feral cat girl! He exploded. Please, accept my deepest undying apologies. I'm normally not so inconsiderate, but when I see a pretty face, my sense of fair play goes flying out the window. At least you're honest. Ryu's alright, so I guess I won't break anything this time. Oh, thank you! Thank you! I knew I still had good taste in women! Please, allow me to lend you my services in reparation for my heinous act. Say what? This better not be your idea of getting close to us so you can catch us in the bath or something. Perish the thought! I am but your humble servant, my lady. Quit that! You're creeping me out! Ryu, can I hit him again? Yes! Hit him again! Hit him again! Look at this face! Does this look like a face that would lie to you? Yes. Fine, but I'll kick your ass if you drool on anything. Oh, you won't regret this. So we have a free party member. Sen is kind of a mixed warrior magician type. He's usually good on the front lines, and he's the only one who can cross those narrow chasms, so we're stuck with him for a little while. As for what his special abilities are, Flare, he is a fire magician. Now with 4 people in the party, we now have a greater range of formations: normal, scatter, defense, and parallel. So when you have a good tank character like Rand in front, defense is good. Parallel, I really don't know what the bonus is, but we want to go ahead and go with scatter. Yep. Okay, you exchange the 2 and not select it in the 1, 2, 3, 4 order like I thought it was. We're going to put Nina in back. Yeah, Stan's only at level 8, but he'll catch up quickly enough, especially after this video, and I'll do some more grinding. And we haven't saved since we started. And we can gather information, but there's not much we can do in Wyndia. Other than upgrade our equipment again. I should have enough to cover everything. Okay. Nice upgrade for Nina. Oh, yeah, we'll go for it. We should have enough for everybody. Definitely upgrade Sten stuff, the ranger suit. Yeah, I've got enough. Mage's robe. That's right, Nina and Lynn were wearing cat suits. So Ryu is... Ryu, that lucky dog. Glass helms and escutcheons. Shield upgrades here. Yeah, what do these have to say? Okay, remember this gal. She will come in very handy later on in the game. Her dream is to one day open her own store. And we will give her that chance later on. Not really a spoiler if you played this game before, but she'll have her time to shine. So there's your clue that Stan is the one who will help you cross that gap. Trailer from Captain, a fair walk west of here. Well, that's the only place we have to go. The power of the great bird. That won't come in handy later or anything. Because all legends aren't true in RPGs. So that's kind of a hint to Breath of Fire 1, where the Wyndias could easily turn into birds and fly around once they matured a bit. But that hasn't happened. And since this is a direct sequel to the first one, we have a hint that the Wyndians are losing their powers. Some reprobates. A girl with bat wings? Hey, that's who we're after. Where'd she go? Oh, you're just an NPC. You're only going to say the same thing if we talk to you again. Burglar woman. Pleasantly plump. Run so fast. She went that way. Due west. Okay, I'll hurry, but first let me rob you. Oh, darn. Patty, you beat us. So, due west. Burglar, Captain. Definitely our destination. Let's go ahead and stock up on healing items. Oh, do I want smoke bombs? Nah. A few battles would help Stan get caught up. Ah, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button! And out we go! So the circus is in town in Wyndia, but it's exactly the same as before. Come the heck down to Whale Cape for all your bun whale needs. Bun whale? What the hell's a bun whale? Yeah, new enemies, initiative, killer goblins. Oh, Stan's special ability is pretend. He basically plays dead, and enemies will generally tend to avoid him. But if they do hit him, I think he takes extra damage. It's just another ability I don't use very often. And it's also especially worthless if he happens to be the only one in the active party. Alright, another new enemy, Poison Mover. That can be interpreted in a few ways, thank you English language. One-shot the killer goblins, no problem there. As you notice, Weaken is a defense-lowering ability. And we finally get to see lightning. If it looks familiar, that is the same spell that Ryu's father used in the first battle in the game. So we're basically on par with him now. Or at least Nina is. And what's this? Is this Captain? Go ahead and auto this battle. These poison movers really aren't too much of a problem. They just have a little more HP. And Sin will finish it off. These are probably the best enemies to grind against in this area, at least. Oops, little mountain cottage here. Have you heard about the monster hunters? They catch all sorts of freaky critters and sell them. Careful they don't mistake you for a mark. Well, I think I'm fine. Oopa Roopa. Never heard of it. Lynn's probably fine. Nina's fine. So if we run out of money, we'll just give Sten to him. I'm just your friendly neighborhood monster hunter. I have a series named after me, and later Capcom franchise. Oopa Roopas live off algae fruits, but they taste like crap. One man's meat is another man's poison, I guess. Algae fruits are in season this time of year. They say that around this time a lovely lady shows up in the forest. I've been waiting for her, you know. A forest girl like that would be worth a fortune. You leave the forest elves alone. Well, your friend just told me about it. Oh, free vitamin. Yeah, we'll take all your guys' supplies. And you, get out of my way! No, I'm saying it wrong. Get out of my way! So we could go into the backwoods there, but there's really nothing to do. Handy fungus. Keep them away from the girls, that's all I'm going to say. Oh jeez, they even have tentacles at the bottom! Oh my goodness, what are these things? Not bad for experience, though. Now, normally I would recommend grinding around Wyndia to get everyone to at least level 12. But since I am a little over-leveled, I'm not going to let Stan catch up. Maybe he'll get to level 9 in the next battle or two. I'm not really paying attention to growth. One thing you may notice is that a lot of spell animations have a slow startup. That's because Nina's the primary spellcaster. And they actually incorporated that time to allow for her casting animation to get started. Here we are in Captain. First thing to do, we'll rest up. Hey, Innkeeper, you look like one of my original characters. I never knew she got a job here. Chest to loot. I just realized I forgot to loot what was in Wyndia, and other places. Oh well. Tanned armor. It is living as a traveling merchant for decades now, but I have to admit, I'm a bit road-weary these days. I'd like to set up shop in a little town somewhere. Well, you'll probably get your chance, old man. So we've run into a guy who's living in a cave, one guy living in a bathroom. Oh, I wish I could help these guys out, but that's really not our purpose right now. My job is to help my friend Bosch. We can help these guys' ranges later. You may call me Lacquer. I am the world's one and only true artiste in the realm of architectural painting. My dream is to fill the four corners of the globe with the smell of fresh paint. Ah. So you have a wisdom seed. You'd think this guy would have actual paint or something. But then again, this is far more useful to us. Town's kind of quiet, isn't it? My son! He fell into the well! Will he receive again? His name isn't Timmy by chance, is he? A gut spill. Is that a permanent increase in guts, if I remember correctly? Increases will, indeed it does. I'll give that to the hero. And we got... You may notice there are 3 different housing styles up here. That well must be cursed! First it runs dry, then it takes our children, now it takes our men and women! Has God forsaken this village? Well, you have people entering the well, probably with no preparation. I was hoping I could get on a boat from here and head for greener pastures to the west, but it looks like that's not going to happen anytime soon. Hey, we saw little log cabins like this back in Tagsy Woods. My husband left with the others to look for the missing child, but he hasn't come back yet. I'm sure he'll come home safe and sound, though. So, half the population is trapped in the well, no lassie in sight. Well, it's up to us. I already brought that up, old man. 3 different carpenters, each with his own unique architectural vision. Real artists, those guys. A bit odd, but they sure know how to put a house together. My question is, what sort of natural disasters happen around here, and which of these houses are best built to withstand them? Okay, we should be good for items. Let's enter the well and see what we got here. Giant spiders. Oh joy. Oh, I just love giant spiders. Sorry, that one got away from me. You weren't injured by him, were you? Not long ago, a child turned up missing in this village. He was last sighted near this dried-up well. The villagers came down to search for him, but as you can see, the well is infested with monsters. Goju! Gesundheit. What is this thing? It's not really a spider. I only see 4 legs. As for how much HP it has... Combo attack! Well, go ahead and attack the monkey. We don't care about him. But he finally got that level up. Now, as for who Ray is, if you don't save Lynn from the poison darts back at Colossia, he'll be the one to heal her after you defeat Argus. That's when he makes his actual introduction. The entire village is in grave peril from these monsters. We must act immediately. Will you lend me your aid? Of course! You have my gratitude. Now come with me. Oh, but we want to explore. Those villagers aren't going anywhere. We have to trigger a script before anything can happen. I'll take care of this foul beast. You go on inside. We can't wait for you or anything. No, alright. And it's not letting me dash. Oh well. Now, if you ever played Final Fantasy VI, you may remember a little handy tip. Jump on the turtle. Well, it's just like in here, too. What do you have to say, Duke Nukem? That's my son over there. Go, help him! Yeah, we have a lot of cameos today. Bugs Bunny, Duke Nukem, Almost Lassie. Let me off of here! These other monsters are getting in our way. Thank you! Now you can die! We haven't shown off all the Nina spells yet, so we might as well do that. Now, combo attack. Thank you, Lynn. One more round will finish him. Not bad for experience at this point, at least. And this is our only chance to get that treasure chest, so do not pass it up. I don't remember what's in it, but if it's lost forever, we'll never know. Vitalizer. Oh, okay, yes, you definitely want this. It's an item that restores 100-120 HP to everyone in the party. I will just say you'll want it for the upcoming boss fight. And another monster in a chest up there. Our only chance of getting it. Oh, good. I did not want to have to ride that turtle for another 2 laps. And we have the Cyclone. His critical hits is only 34. Stan, you're under-leveled, man. That's the coolest spell animation we've seen yet. And just to be safe, keep your HP topped off before you go talk to the kid. Amulet, I believe that's an accessory. Oh, I can't tell what it does. That's the only thing I don't like about this new version, is the... Okay, prevents curse. Is the single column menus and the lack of item descriptions when you're equipping. And wait for the turtle. Now, if I remember, I don't remember if the Gojus disappear after you beat this upcoming boss or not. But I get the treasure chest anyway. What do you have to say, kid? I just wanted to play with the turtles. It got late and I couldn't find my way back. You go south, south, east, and then up the ladder, kid. Are you mad at me? No, but God is. He's causing an earthquake. So, is this a turtle you were playing with? Gamera, get back in your kennel! Not much we can do other than attack. And hit him with our best spells. Unfortunately, this Gamera is probably not weak against the magnet missile, which we don't have in this game. Fire Breath. Your first encounter of an all-party hit attack. And we have no all-party healing item, except for that Vitalizer we picked up. That is one of the reasons. This is the primary reason why I suggest level 12 at minimum. And fortunately, if you have some rows... Oh, nope. I was thinking of Breath of Fire 1 roast. I think there's a healing item you can get while hunting. I don't remember. I never saw hunting as valuable as it is on number 1 as it is on here. God. Strike that. Reverse it. It's more worthwhile to hunt in number 1 than on this one. He's shooting his balls at us! This guy, I don't know how much HP he has. He'll probably go down in about 10 rounds. At least we're getting plenty of critical hits. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Oh, you're not my magician, Stan. You just have a few fire spells. Spirit Wave. Being controlled. Oh, I'm used to her hitting me. I just forgot he had that ability. But that control didn't last long. Yes, even magic can get critical hits. So that's probably the easiest time I've ever had against that boss. Even when I've been up with upwards of level 15 or above, he would always spam Fire Breath, so I got lucky. And no level ups. Okay, apparently the turtle ate the kid. So we'll just abandon him and retreat ourselves. Oh, we gotta wait for this other turtle. But there's no time limit or anything, so just take your time. Duke Nukem disappeared too. Oh, I can dash again, thank you. I can't dash again. This isn't a friendly rumble. The entire cave is about to be flooded. Oh, you ain't kidding. Ah! Damn. Ugh. This is the best I can do, but it's holding. Quickly, rescue the villagers imprisoned in the cave. This won't hold forever. Okay, we'll just walk casually out of this room. So we can explore the rest of the cave. Hey, we gotta get you out of here. Oh, go away, you ugly slimy thing! Oh, I'm sick! Oh, what a relief! Ugly slimy thing, you've been encountering those weird monsters? Oh. Well, speaking of which... Oh, Nina, you're almost out of MP. Oh, well. Stan, you gained a level. Do more than 34 damage. Even Nina's almost doing just as much. She's not a fighter. Oh, Simoon, there's his second fire spell. I'll show that off when I get the chance. Ah! Alien! So what you want to do here is not attack the villager, just attack the facehugger. So that explains the reason why the villagers have not been coming home. And how well you do in this overall area depends on how many villagers you rescue. Yep, I'm the only one who can. They're all just standing around getting face-hugged. But this isn't too bad, especially compared to that boss. Good hit. And make sure you talk to them again after you save them, otherwise it doesn't count as rescuing them. Just to be safe. Nobody back here. So, yep. We already covered that side. Oh, another one. If I remember correctly, there are about 4 or 5. Been a while, but this is the easy part of the dungeon. Oh, look at that, 2 damage. Is that thing's puppets? You don't want to know what that thing was going to do to you, guy. And another one of these things, which is kind of a spider, kind of not. Did they just not have enough room for 8 legs on the sprite? And there's that wonderful bug I was telling about, where if they get a death blow and then counterattack, it counts as another death blow. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Come on, 3 for 3! Aw, Ryu. Oh, this would be the perfect chance to show off Sen's Simoon spell. I totally forgot about that. Defense. What we want to do. I didn't finish him. But that's a little more powerful than his regular attack, at least. That should be the last of those guys. Another facehugger. Sounds like a rattlesnake now that I think about it. Yes, smash the thing in against the guy's face. That's a really smart idea. Revive Kid been found yet? I think he did, but he may or may not have been eaten by a turtle during an earthquake. Oh, no facehugger on this guy at least. Well, bad pun alert. Well, guy, if you have monsters in your well, you might want to also double check the water supply. Who knows what could be in there. So we can no longer dash again, but we saved everybody. Did you find everyone? Sure did. Praise God, my strength is nearly exhausted. I'm lowering the barrier now. Be prepared to run! What are you waiting for? Run! Ah! I forgot I had control over that. It doesn't matter what happens, though. As you get out automatically. That was quite the close scrape, wasn't it? It appears I'm in your debt. Together we were able to save the villagers from the monsters and the village itself from drought. I could not have accomplished these things without your capable assistance. You have my eternal gratitude. Let me give you all a token of my appreciation and grant you the blessing of the Lord Ava. All I request is that you take me to the place you and your party call home. We have to hike all the way back there? Oh, that's the one thing this part of the game really drags on. It's the backtracking. We don't have Rand. We really don't have any way of reducing monster encounters other than item smoke bombs. Let's see if we can get by a few. Now we have to go all the way back to Mount Futabi and cross it again. Pick up 7. And head back. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to show off in fishing earlier, but there's no point in doing so now, simply because it's no longer worth it. But I'll get the chance probably in this video or the next one. I should have rested up, but it'll be fine. Because those coins that are in my inventory, you can use those to catch a wandering merchant in some fishing areas and buy some usually generally better equipment. But he'll show up sooner or later. I'll just fight these guys, but try to run from the weaker enemies on the other side of the cliffs. And I've been going for half an hour. So, yep. We're only halfway done. Hopefully we'll get to where... Well, I'll go for distance rather than time. I don't need to be anywhere until afternoon today. In fact, I may record another session when I get home from the weekend Street Pass, National Street Pass weekend that Nintendo's holding. My 3DS group is meeting up at one of the malls downtown to engage in that. So, and I'll be seeing Hobbit tomorrow. I'll still try to record another video tomorrow if I don't record a second one today. I'm actually going to really step this up and hopefully finish this game before Christmas. Oh, I didn't restore Nina's MP. But these guys go down in one hit. So what you want to do here is just switch over to Sten. I just push Y, he'll reach over and drag everyone along with him. Couldn't escape. Come on, you guys. Now, if I can't run away from enemies back in the Colosseum area, that'll just be sad. I thought escaping was calculated on agility. How's my smoke bomb doing? I'll find out after this battle. Stay tuned. I actually do like it on games when it says your smoke bomb or your repel or whatever you're doing to lower enemy encounter rates is worn off. I heard in the new Pokemon games it actually gives you the option to use another one right away, which is the best thing ever. Now we're about halfway there. Tagty Woods, Hunting Ground, Colosseum. Actually, I just realized something. A silver dagger I had, I could have given that to Sten rather than sell it. I forgot I think he can equip that. Let me see something. Okay, the fishing spot's not there. Because you can, if I remember correctly, you can buy another silver dagger from the merchant in that fishing spot. Now it'd just be faster to fight if there are only 1 or 2 enemies. I can one-shot them. Just goes to show I don't remember this game as well as I thought I had, but that's okay. The smoke bomb must have worn off again already. And so once we get back to our little hideaway here, which we're calling home, there's only one gong head! Why can I not run from one gong head here? Or gunhead as they're called in this version. Now if you go into that cave there, well yeah, we ran into the guy in there back in the first video. That going through those required in the dungeon. He's another guy who's looking for a home. He'll be able to help them out sooner or later. So, hey, the ruins don't look so ruiny anymore. Hey, it looks pretty good here, Bosch. You and Ren have been busy. What do you have to say?
Welcome to our new home. Right this place is Swedish? Who guessed it was all used to be a really old dump? Take a look, we got our own room. No rent ready or nothing. I wrote you saying here was a great idea.
Yeah, no rent, but we're still paying rent on our apartment in New Haven. Didn't you know that? Now, if you come in here, everyone... Well, later on I'll show it.
So this is your village?
Rather quaint. Yes, quaint.
Party. So you, your companions, the floppy-eared fellow, and the old man are the only ones who live here? Who you calling floppy-eared? Besides, we're not the only ones living here. There's the big guy upstairs, too. A fellow by the name of Rand. Couldn't miss him if you tried.
Hey, Nina, why don't you and I check this place out? Ryu, Nina and I are going to take a look around the place. That's okay with you, right? Well, you're not giving me a chance to answer. You too, Stan.
Coming, my mistress.
Lynn, what are you doing with that guy?
Ah, yes, I promised I would grant you the blessing of the Lord Ava, didn't I? Know that it's a great honor to receive this benediction. Through his grace, one of you shall become able to cast the Raise Dead spell.
Now, if you don't save all the villagers, I think you'll get the second level healing spell. Raise Dead is far more useful. Decide amongst yourselves who is to receive the blessing, then speak with me again. So what's he have to say?
So, what do you think? Quite a fine bit of workmanship, if I do say so myself. Drop in any time you want, you can swap around the members of your party. Now, ain't that convenient?
Except for the fact that we have to backtrack all the way from halfway across the world, old man. Oh my goodness. So, normally when you walk in and the people leave your party, it's free healing.
Oh, somebody wants to teach me some real magic tricks? Not that I'm not grateful, but somehow I find my sword has more panache, you understand. You might as well be offering it to your feline friend, though. She'd be likely more inclined to try and eat it.
Huh, someone is offering to teach me magic? If it's a healing spell, you're looking at the wrong person for it. Combat magic is more my specialty. What? A spell for me? Really? Nah, you can give it to somebody else. By the way, have you tried the bed yet? Well, I haven't, but what we got in here? So everyone has their own room so far, looks like. So, 3 rooms. We got 6 party members. Oh, a 3rd floor. Spoiler alert.
Hey, you're back already? What do you think of the place? Not a shabby job for a first-timer, huh? Somebody wants to give me a spell? Sure, why not? You know the old saying, never look a gift something or other in the mouth.
No, thank you, Rand. You guys did a great job. What do you have to say, Bosch?
Right, Ray. The wrong stuff? Route me in. When the 2 of us get back on the road, a rail like that will come in handy.
However, knowing what happens later on in the game and who gets what when they level up...
So have you decided?
Sure have.
And who shall receive this blessing?
Give it to Nina.
Very well then. You may go with the everlasting light of the Lord Ava.
Either Nina or Ryu, but later on Ryu's not going to be using a lot of his own magic in battle. That will come up sooner or later.
I thank you again for your assistance. Now I must take my leave. The Lord Ava's grace be with you always.
So you know where you're going. If we talk to the Dragon God here, we have the option to change parties at any save statue. And you may notice we can get Rand back in our party as well. But since we need Sten to get back across the cliffs, and the others are at a higher level, we'll go ahead and stick with who we have. I'll get Rand caught up between videos. Go ahead and save. And we still have time to get back to Captain, at least. Drop another smoke bomb and be on our way. Is this the last time I have to cross Mount Futami like this? Please say it is. I don't trust myself to run away from these guys. Now, when you buy new equipment for party members, you obviously have to have them in your party to be able to trade it in. So I'll stop in Wyndia long enough to get ranch some upgrades. Seems we won't have any new equipment shops for a while. Cross the bridge over to Coliseum. The fishing spot's not active. I won't go for it unless it shuts off after this battle. Nothing. So we don't get to hook a giant fishman that we see in the shops. Not a spoiler. And we've been hiking all day. But we have to get back to Captain. This backtracking portion is probably the slowest part of the game. And to add insult to injury, you don't get a character who learns a warp spell until after this part's over. You're fired, Stan. You deserve that counterattack. Make me waste my death blow on a guy with a single-digit number HP left. Of course, that's what I get for using auto, too. Okay, back over the cliff to Wyndia. The smoke bomb will get us back to Captain. I don't have much to say because this is a slow part of the game. I just used a smoke bomb, come on! Oh, we haven't fought these guys at least. Oh, we got Lizard Man. I think they have double attacks, but not counter attacks. Good shot, Lynn. Decent experience as well. It's gotten dark. We're still only 3/4 of the way there. Night monsters are coming out. Now, if you... I didn't show this on the way over. On the world map, there's a little portion that we missed. But those are mostly mountains. South of us, there's some forests that we can't cross yet. That leads to another town. But you don't want to go there until way, way later, even if you get the character that lets you go through the forest first. Monsters there will shred you to pieces. This may or may not finish him. It doesn't matter. He won't get the chance to act. Just bash his head in. Thank you. When do monsters have skulls for a face? How does that even work? Oh well, I didn't design them. Ah, we're back at Captain. And, oh my goodness, it's night. The hookers are out. Oh, we definitely want to save. What? Can I go back? Last passenger to get on that boat has some freaky girl. Oh, we just missed her. She get away while we were down in the well. So, was the boat supposed to make dock? Oh, she got ahead of us by stealing the boat, leaving it on the other side. So, well, I've got money. Hey, big boy, you want to party with me? Oh wait, I can't go back alone. If I don't get any takers, there's no telling what the boss will do to me. Oh, you poor gal, you at the mercy of a pimp. You understand, don't you? Don't worry, I'll show you a great time. You people wait here. This boy's got business with me. Oh, he teleported. There, everything's ready. You can open your eyes now. Did we just get a puff puff? Alright.
Oh dear God! What's with the panic look? You were told you were volunteering for, won't you? Sanamo, just what did you tell this boy?
Well, I sure as hell didn't tell him you were going to use him as a guinea pig.
Oh dear God!
Do you want test subjects, or do you want to tell people the truth? You can't have it both ways, Granny!
You used the old streetwalker routine again? Shame on you, Sanamo. You're grounded for 2 hours.
She's not too bad.
Ah, well, the boy's here, and that's really all that matters now. Hold on tight, dearie. You're my ticket to making magical history.
You're not going to suck my youth up and change your appearance, are you? Stop laughing like that. Do you want to scare off another test subject? Now just sit back and relax, sweetie. This will only take a minute, and it won't hurt a bit. You might even enjoy it. See, you and I are going to do a little tango called Fusion. You know the story. Okay, so I'm going to turn into a she-male with long red hair, and we're not going to be able to unfuse. No, that's if I use the earrings. So we have to do a silly dance, and if we mess up, we turn into a fat guy who attacks with farts. Oh my goodness, I know the story all too well. Oh.
Stop coming on to my test subject. The two of you have work to do. Now listen up. I'm only going to give you this lecture once. Fusion is an extremely theoretical concept in magic. The idea is an ordinary human being can be made much more powerful by being bonded with a shaman. Sanamo and I are both shamans, but I'm the brains of this operation, so Sanamo's the one you'll be fusing with. Not everyone is a viable fusion candidate. The ideal candidate should be strong in mind and or body, and I suspect you might finally fit the bill.
Enough small talk already. Let's make some magic. Enough with the double entendres, girl.
Alright then, step inside the circle and let's get this show on the road.
First of all, lady, I'm going to search through your underwear drawer. Yeah. Let's get this over with. Since we can't leave.
Ooh, yeah! Sanamo, summon a fire. It's time to combine!
Hey, this feels kind of good, actually.
Oh, yeah! I'm erupted forth with power, baby! What the? Where's all this excess power coming from? This wasn't in my calculations! Ah! Oh, yeah! Oh, God, that's good! Its power is beyond anyone's control now! It's a berserker!
Sorry, Smokey.
That shouldn't have been possible. How in the heck did you wind up with genuine bona fide dragonic powers?
Oh, for such a nice-looking boy, you sure do like it rough, don't you?
The dragonic energies completely threw off the fusion. Talk about unexpected. Well, Sanamo, you picked a strong boy, all right. He's so strong, fusing with him would be like kissing a hurricane.
So what do we do now? Our little lover spat took out the whole house.
Details. Forget fusion for now. This boy's dragon powers have got my interest piqued. Hey, what's your hurry? I showed you how to unleash your inner dragon, didn't I? Don't you think you owe me a little something in return? Like a new house?
Nothing too fancy is all we ask. Just a roof over our heads, a master bedroom, bathroom with shower, upstairs artist studio, plush carpeting. Oh, and our own secret basement laboratory.
Sanamo, I never knew you had good taste. Where did you pick that up? Anyways, just find us a house somewhere where the locals won't ask too many questions, okay? Things might get noisy.
Guess what? Let's talk to this guy first. You looking for your friends? They all went home or something, looked real worked up over something or other, so they just kind of abandoned you.
But, ooh, this place is just perfect. Style, class, and utility all in one.
Fortunately, we didn't have to walk. Where I know you from somewhere?
Move, Rover.
You? Move you already. Reed's officially freaking me out. Wait, what? Reed's roll ratters what's wrong room? Roll away. That's my hard work. Reed's on her eyes on.
That's my yard work you gotta rise on. Roll away, my brother. Rake this ridging ground.
Oh yes, this is a fine house indeed, but it could use one extension. You there, Rover. You built this place, right? I need a laboratory built on. ASAP.
Riders? What do you mean about Rover? Well, reckons, that's my room. Reverend Red, why don't we go into some bushy old rags?
I'm not getting through this pooch here. If he's too dumb to understand what I want, then find me a real carpenter. I want this place remodeled ASAP.
But right, when you're not in my room, when you're not understand.
Hey, Mr. Carpenter, this is a nice house you built. Think I could move in? If you could add on a little extra cozy space, I'd love it here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'd do anything for original rodentness such as you.
Oh, Bosch, as bad as Stan.
Right, you read the rag, rebel teamed!
And he gives up.
Huh, he's not my type anyway.
Sorry, buddy.
We won't be this one for you. Whatever that old breed rocking better be worth giving away my room.
Well, you have your own over here. You'll just be with the rest of us. So, what do we have to do?
Looks like Lassie won't be a lot of service to us. Be a dear and go fetch us a carpenter, won't you? There's supposed to be some real masters of the trade and captain.
We were just there! We have to walk all the way back! We just got back there! We have to walk all the way back again! Couldn't just teleport again! Oh dear God, I hate this part! Oh, and my formation's been broken too. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, come on. Let me run away. You guys are not worth the fights anymore. Now, I'll go ahead and explain this now since there's time while getting back to Captain. You may notice the three different house styles that were in town. Well, you can talk to any one of those three carpenters, and that will decide not only how the houses in your town are built, but also each one has a different ability that they can help you with back in headquarters. And two of them, one is really not all that useful at all. The second one is useful only for a brief period of time, as the stuff you can get from him is outclassed. The third one is by far the absolute best. I'll explain which one is which when we get there. Drop a smoke bomb and head that way first. Oh geez, we have a impassable hunting ground. Nah. I was going to say, while we're here, let's go ahead and hunt, but I changed my mind. See, hunting becomes kind of annoying because you run into monsters that will basically kick you out of the hunting grounds, and that just really doesn't make it worth it. Oh, we have the initiative, and it's letting us get away, thank you. Oh, we're only halfway there. Actually, I'm really stupid. I could have just put Rand in my party and rolled all the way over, but oh well. I forgot to get him equipment in Wyndia. So, brief side trip. Okay, where are you, Dragon God? And right here. Nice little increase there, and I think the escutcheon is the best shield the Rand's going to get for the whole rest of the game. And he can't equip the chainmail either. course, getting his best equipment is a rare drop from enemies later on. But he has a naturally high defense, so it's not too much of a problem. Stan and Nina. Maintain formation, stay on target, and get out of here back to Captain. I think my smoke bomb's worn off. Fortunately, we got enough. Might as well fight. Now the sad thing is that Ryu and Lynn are the only ones to counterattack out of your party. That's another reason why I always keep her on hand. Drop another smoke bomb. Still have a few left. Enough to get us to Captain. We're almost there. We're almost done with this backtracking portion of the game. Hopefully no more than a couple more battles at least. Almost there, almost there. Oh, so close! Oh! Wouldn't let us run away. It didn't work, haha. I might as well attack. Doesn't cost much to rush stuff in town anyway. That's the hard thing about LPing RPGs, especially if you can't make cuts of battles. And the finishing blow. Well, got stand a level. Can't complain too much. No need for fishing. Well, it's sundown. The shamans can wait another day. Now, how long have I been going? It's been about an hour. So, yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you have a good weekend. I'm Gunarm9. Call me Dine. If you're watching this on YouTube and liked it, please like, and if you really like it, please subscribe. And I will see you guys maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what goes on. So, that's all I have to say. Again, you take care. Have a good weekend.